an inhibitor and blood priest setup, which has been working out for them so far.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Golfwang and Lazy, Golf usually plays
We saw him play
Alchemist, and Lazy usually plays Nomad.
or Thorn. And
Thorn.
Wix has been playing Engineer for the games that I've seen lately.
And we're going to see what comp they end up running against this double tank setup coming out of Warm Team.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And going through the typical bands, looks like we're going to be playing on Citadel, which is a team that a map that we see a lot because a lot of high-level players seem to like Citadel quite a bit, especially in the EU community.
Mm-hmm. It seems to be probably one of the most balanced maps. I know that there's probably a more balanced map out there, but I just can't really remember it at this exact moment. It doesn't come to mind.
Yeah, it values positioning a lot, where whatever team takes the high ground is going to have a very easy time of it due to picking up all those free runes and having just, the sides to dodge behind, to dodge projectiles like Shadow Bolts.
Yeah, and once the other team has the upper ground, it gets really hard to push against them. And if they manage to push you back into the spawn box, there's really not that many places you can go. I mean, the only place you can usually space if your character can space through walls is up onto those side stairs there. So,
and it looks like Cold Team is changing it up. Lazy running the Nomad and Wix running the Vanguard. So it looks like we're going to see them play something I feel they might be a little more comfortable with, because usually when I run into Lazy on a ladder, he's usually running that Nomad.
And they're definitely going to need as much damage as they can get if they're going up against a double tank composition that we're seeing on the Warm Team here.
Yeah, so long as Lazy isn't getting inhibitors trance procced a lot, because, those returning projectiles are just very deadly.
Mm-hmm. And the Warm Team inhibitor does jump directly onto him, probably expecting that sort of thing. Lucid does use his shield in order to get out of there. Wix jumping onto Jhag.
And Jhag picks up that rune there, so now Warm Team has the energy advantage. Mm-hmm. He's going to use that ultimate. Got both Lazy and Golf with one of those.
50. Mm-hmm. And Wix used his ultimate, but it was just a little bit out of range. An ultimate onto Golfwang there from the inhibitor takes him down to 25% health there.
Golf's taking a lot of damage, and there he goes. He goes down to that inhibitor play.
Mm-hmm. Lazy needs to get out of there. Oh, it gets hit by a meter. That was definitely painful for him. So, Wix deciding to just stop moving at that point.
Just be manner and, give up when it's a 1v3. It's a very manner thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Generally, if there's nobody who's too close to death, and if you don't have your ultimate, which actually he almost did. He had 91%. But Vanguard's ultimate does not seem to be the type to take out 3 Root 1s at that point, especially on high-level play.
Yeah, I definitely agree on that point. And it's interesting to note that despite not having a ranged bloodline, Inhibitor is not really a ranged.
Yeah.
The Warm Team is winning that zoning war because of the
sheer number of hit points
storm,
obtained. And Wix going down to about 25, but getting healed up pretty quickly. Inhibitor does get pushed back into this corner.
Yeah,
that
Inhibitor
left
could
nowhere.
go down here if he doesn't, space out of there.
Does get a shield from the Glutton. That's pretty good there. Lazy deciding to space in.
And he gets his ultimate tranced, and now Inhibitor's going to ult. It's 3 of those off, which gives him the full stacks.
And
now he's stuck in the goo, and he's trancing in the goo. And he goes down.
There was just nowhere for him to go after his trance does not get blocked. So Lucid's got his ultimate. He could turn this around. It's just up to if Lazy uses his haste and then gets overextended. Don't know where his ult went there.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't look like Warm Team's going to have enough burst to take anyone down. Cold Team's all got their nice recovery health up.
Yep. And Lucid does go down. Or, not Lucid. Jhag does go down there.
Yeah, and that was a nice round from Cold Team.
Tying it up 1 versus 1 here.
Putting out some nice ultimates to turn that around. That goo really did some work. And let's see. So
Yeah.
it's all tied up, and we're going to see what happens in this next round. See who pulls ahead.
And to be honest, rounds are really what matters because that's where you're getting the points from. So definitely a good thing for Worm Team, no matter what.
Once again, so a 3-2, even if you lose, is better than a 3-0.
Wix getting a little bit triangled here, has to get out of there. He's standing around in that Earthstorm there, and gets metered, and ulted, and immobilized. That looked pretty nasty right there.
Yeah, but luckily he got that barrier from his Alchemist and didn't end up taking too much damage. Yeah. Oh, but now he's going to get ulted by Lucid, but he gets that debuff off on him, so...
And Inhibitor just
Lazy
went
on
the
down
edge there.
Yeah, I didn't even see him go down.
And yeah, that was actually to a pool. And Wix goes down just inches from that energy. He was probably going to use the EX seal on himself, and Golfwing does go down right there. And apparently Wix might be getting some lag here, or not.
Yeah, it seems like he's...
Yeah.
He does 5 TPS, which seems a bit low, no matter who you are. So
yes. So we'll see if he can just kind of work through the lag or what's going to happen there. Lucid does jump onto Lazy at that point, and Inhibitor jumping behind Golfwing in order to do a little bit of damage there.
Trying to get that prediction trance off, but Golf didn't go for it.
Yeah. Lazy, a little bit of percentage, does decide to get out of there. That meter did get blocked by the barrier.
And he's getting some nice meter. They all Worm Team also has a pretty good energy gain here, and wow, they
double ultimate on the Inhibitor, but he does manage to trance a projectile right there, a returning boomerang, and actually getting a little bit ballsy there. Does move up to the Alchemist, was not able to capitalize on that. Lucid using his ultimate. Doesn't actually do all that much damage.
Cold Team still could do this if they can just take down the Worm Team Inhibitor.
And
they've got to get some damage out on him, but all the shields that Worm Team has are just very good at keeping them alive.
Yeah. 3 shields on their team is really beneficial to tying up this game, or not tying up this game, finishing up this game in their favor, 3-1. So we're going to go look at another game pretty soon.
That was well played by Worm Team. Guys, how is the video and audio doing right now? Just tell us in chat. We want some updates. And by the way, I'm Traveler, and with me, casting with me, is
Shufflecat. Hello, everyone.
Just because people were complaining that they didn't know who was talking.
And we did decide to every so often just remind people which voice is which. I'm a little bit stuck between these two games here, one by Uth and the other one...
Let's try to watch people that we haven't watched so far, just so that we can watch at least everyone this tournament.
Yeah, that is a good idea, but I can't really identify somebody that I have not watched yet.
I don't think Is Normal Guy playing? I don't think I've seen him any games by them yet.
And
I don't think I've seen Druppy yet. Or Droopy, depending on how you prefer to pronounce.
Yeah, but all of the people we haven't watched aren't in games, is kind of more like what I'm talking about there.
And I don't think we've seen the Belugas yet. Nothing from them. And
they're
very good.
Yeah.
They're
definitely have been known names for a very long time. I mean...
along with Finlove and Strad. They're one of the top 2s teams, and they've been winning quite a few tournaments in this era of the U.S. BLC scene. So, so
I'm not finding any games that are about to be in progress.
Well,
interesting, very interesting. Still.
Okay, sorry, Binary. Yes, you are also one of the top players in the 2s ladder. So been winning a lot of tournaments. He's giving me the slash hearts.
Oh no!
I'm so hurt right now. Yeah, guys, we're just waiting to see who's.
I would like to do something to fill up this space here, but honestly, I've gone through the list the maximum number of times, and I just cannot find a game that's any closer to being done than this one here. And Druppy has now sent me a message. What about me? Druppy is a top player as well, right?
Druppy, we haven't seen you a lot recently. You were playing Season 2 a lot, but you kind of dropped off the face of the earth for a few months. And now that you're back...
welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back, and we'll start talking about you more.
We all remember you.
Let's see, we're just waiting to see who's playing right now. It doesn't look like anyone's in progress. We're currently on round 4 of the round robin, so we're waiting on, I guess, match results for this. It looks like Avail's team has already won 3-0. And yeah, we're trying to see people that we haven't seen play yet, which would be nice.
Yeah. Lazy came in for a bit, now he's back. Okay.
Looks like Finlev's team should be playing the Belugas. Should be a very interesting game because...
Is that one starting right now?
I am not sure. I'm gonna...
Yes.
Looks like it is. Yeah,
Yes,
let's watch that.
Awesome.
Yes, Sig is also a very good player that we haven't mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Haven't seen him really all that much in the recent scenes.
Yeah, and
But it will be interesting to see what comp they're running. Haven't watched any games from them, so I'm not sure what they are doing today.
I was playing the Belugas last night, and it seems like they're running Stormcaller.
Oh,
and I think either... I want to say they're running Stormcaller with either Alchemist or Herald. I'm not sure what Sig runs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Thorn? I'm guessing it would be a melee bloodline, since running 2 range doesn't seem to be too optimal, unless you happen to be Finlev and Strad and Binary.
Apparently. I think we should probably talk a little bit about the map picks that we're seeing here. Apparently, Dubaku's has been banned, Kojo, the Pygmy Village, has been banned, and Well of... I can never remember...
Surgens, I believe?
Well, yeah, it's probably as Well of Surgens. That makes sense.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a nice written out list of maps that I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's hard to remember all the map names.
Oh yeah, I definitely run into that all the time when I'm looking at a particular tournament replay, and then I forget to look at the map name before I start up the replay, and I just
Django gets banned. So Django is a very small map, which seems to play very well into Binary and Strad's type of in-cap into Volcano and Strad's triple barrel.
Finlev wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, I could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Citadel of Amma gets banned, which is one of the popular maps, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And, gosh, I don't know what that leaves us.
I don't remember having...
And sorry, guys, we're actually bad at this map stuff. We should take the time for the next tournament to write down these maps on a piece of paper so we can tell you.
And what's also interesting is you can't actually go on the Bloodline Champions official website and go look at the maps or anything like that. It just
the only place to find the maps are in game. So.
Mm-hmm. I believe I'm part of the Gakkunju community, so I believe there actually is a forum post somewhere on there that lists some of the maps and gives pictures of them and a little bit of an overview of the strategic points of those maps.
And Arborist is saying them in the chat for us, which is very useful. Thank you, Arborist. And if anyone's wondering, GK is a great clan to join in-game. They have quite a few people and all very nice.
Mm-hmm. And if you do want to join, I've been made a moderator pretty recently, and you can just message me. I am Shufflecat in-game. You can see my name right there. Just message me and say invite me to the game. And after a series of tests, I will let you in. And the series of tests is if you can type the words invite me to GK, as it turns out.